Hey guys! Alright, so we're gonna do a vlog. I didn't know if I was actually gonna do this or not. It really depended on if Cody was actually gonna be in the video with me. Because if he wasn't feeling comfortable being in the video with me, I was gonna do this video. And I know that probably seems really sad for some of y'all, but we got the house all sprayed. And if you know me, I live out in the country. I live out in the South. So I just know that, like, yes, we're always going to experience bugs. We're always going to experience all the things. Mice, critters coming in the house, lizards, frogs, all that kind of stuff. But what I did not want to do was put up any of the baby furniture if we were going to get the house sprayed. Because I did not want the baby furniture to be exposed to the house. I probably will have to like do a little deep clean on the cushions. I did try to protect those in my rocking chair as best as I can. Everything else is still in a box. But if you remember, this is my old craft room. Peek. The closet is empty, y'all. It's completely empty. I'm going to give y'all a tour here in just a sec of what it looks like. The sign is going to stay for now until I can get it hung up in the new craft room. If I can get it hung up in the new craft room, that's gonna, then that's when we'll take this down. Because I've got command strips and all that hanging it up, and we're not really doing anything to this wall. We're not gonna paint. This is the color that's all throughout my house. And I love it. Like, I don't want to paint something when I'm going to add a lot of decor to this room. We are going to have a couple of shelves in here. I have a bookshelf that I really want to clean off and get moved into here. My father-in-law is going to build the baby a bookshelf, so I'm super excited about that. And then, like, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the last few little things of craft room stuff I have in here. My husband's gotta figure out something for the vinyl shelf I have. I just need to start doing some stuff with that. Because I've had some of it for so long. But that's a later time. That's not right now. So I'm gonna do a quick laps around the room of what is left in here. So, give me just 1 second. So as y'all can see, there's the first window. There's the vinyl thing I told you that my husband is going to have to take down. Then we have this that I've got to do something with. Let me back up just a little bit. There we go. There's the door. We're going to leave this for now until I can get it put up on the other door. Here's this. And then here is the closet, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes, there's still stuff up there, but we're not really going to be using that part of the closet just yet. So, and then we have all of this I got to figure out something to do with. This is this box right here is market stuff, so I need to figure out something to do with that. That is bows and stuff. And that's some other stuff. That's all my sewing stuff and all my other little projects I've just set aside. Hair claw clips and scrunchies from an old part of my business. And then a bag of yarn and whips and stuff I just haven't gone through yet. And then just miscellaneous right through here. And then in the middle of the room, we do have a section of stuff that I have not had a chance to move. Here's all the vinyl that was in. I had 2 long 3-drawer things here, the plastic ones. So one was strictly for vinyl, and I literally just put all my vinyl in this basket that I had. This bag has got yarn in it that I need to do. Inventory bag that I just need to put back into the craft room. So here's one of the 3-drawer things that I am keeping. I got rid of the other one. Of course, we have my garbage can for when I was throwing away stuff, my 3-drawer thing. And then this is Big Twist Posh yarn, y'all. If y'all remember in the video, I had this, and this is where I store it. I had it right here in this corner. But we got to do something with this. I've either got to start using it or find a way to put it away. So that way I can use this for in here. Because once the baby starts gathering toys, I want to use this and leave it there. So today I'm going to actually start moving this out, moving the baby stuff in, which is a big thing. I am super excited, but once I move everything out, I'm going to sweep, I'm going to mop, I'm going to wipe down everything. I'm going to just try to make this room as clean as possible before the baby gets here and before I move anything in, because there's no point in moving anything in if I've got to sweep and mop. So, I'm going to do that. And for those of you that are curious, I do have a Swiffer Wet Jet. So I'm going to use that. I have the one that's meant for the wood floors, just so it's not so hard on my back, because I am at 26 weeks. I will do like a baby bump later in this video, probably, once me and Cody start filming together. I'll get him to actually turn y'all around to actually see my belly bump, because I haven't done that on a YouTube video in a while. I think I posted a few things on Instagram, but not a whole lot on anything else. 26 weeks hits tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Thursday, and so my husband will have Thursday off. So he's got to go and take care of himself, so he'll go and get his haircut and all of that tomorrow. So I'm hoping we'll be able to film and stuff tomorrow, but I'm not really sure. This video is going to be like bits and pieces. I'm not going to like speed round through it, because I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. And then that just gets to be way too confusing for y'all. And I'm only going to lift things that I know that I can lift and move things that I can move. So we're going to do the outside of the room first with the sweeping again. And then we're going to go through and we're going to wipe down stuff, dust. I may do some dusting first, because all I need to do is clean the windows, because I've already like dusted up at the top, because we have bad problems with spiders. That was another reason why I wanted to get the room sprayed. This room particularly, because of the air conditioner, I just get little bitty spiders all the time, and they don't bother me, but I can't stand spider webs. So I had to go through and like wipe down all the spider webs off the top of the ceiling, because they want to get right in the corners and have spider webs. I don't know why they want to get right in the corners and just make their webs, but they do. So I've already done that. So we're just going to get right into it. This is probably going to take me weeks to make, because I am going to a consignment shop, so I will be showing y'all clothes and stuff that we have gotten. We've already gotten our first box of diapers, which is what I have y'all actually sitting on, which is actually on my old yarn thing. And what I may do is, since I have Big Twist Posh in those bags, I may just empty out another bag and put the rest of this Big Twist Posh yarn in it, and any other yarn that I'm not really using at the moment, and just sticking it out in the shed. So that may be what I do. But that's, like I said, that's another time, another day to worry about. My husband is told me that he's going to move the 2 bags of yarn out to the shed. And I have 1 bag of yarn in there to get out. He's going to put those in the shed for me. We have a bag of baby stuff out there. That's going to come back into the house, because it had all the baby's clothes and stuff in it, and I did not want any of the clothes or bottles or anything that we have received to get sprayed on. So I know what y'all are probably thinking. Y'all probably aren't like, my nesting is what's causing a lot of this, and it's causing me to be a lot more careful and stuff. Like, me and my husband talked about it. Like, he was like, if you're gonna get the house sprayed, like, one thing we need to agree on is I'm not assembling any furniture until you've picked out which room is gonna be the babies, which one is gonna be the craft wine and all that. So we have figured out all of that. So, but I will be back probably later tonight or early in the morning to show y'all what I have done. So, bye guys. Alright guys, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up. So let's see how easy this opens up. It's very lightweight. It's the Keep Cozy Grow With Me Bounce Rock Seat. So this is one that turns into a bouncer, a rocker, or it can be a chair later on. Like a little rocking chair. Open that from the wrong end. Right. Manual. Alright, let's see what all the pieces are. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go get a screwdriver and then I'll be back. Finished thing. Okay guys, the room's coming together. There's the swing, the bouncer and rocker, my rocking chair, and then the bassinet that's going to go beside the bed. So this will not stay in here. This will be in the living room once we figure out in there. That's going to the bedroom. The crib's probably going to go here on this wall. I'll probably put the changing table here. But yeah. There's the bottle washer, sterilizer, sanitizer, bottle warmer, bag of clothes, and then the tablets for that. But we don't need that open and stuff right now, so it's just going to stay right there. But yeah, it's coming together, y'all. We got 3 more months, roughly.